Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Brandy and I am back with another video. And in today's video, we're doing a fun bookish haul. This may be my last bookish haul of the year. And when I say last, I mean books that I'm actually purchasing with my own coin. I don't really have any other plans this year to purchase any books, but that could change. But I feel like this will be the last book haul of the year. So I have two stacks. One is a stack that I purchased over time, plus I was gifted two of these books, and then I have a box from Book Outlet that I purchased, and then I have something else that is so bookish and I'm so super excited about, but I will save that for last because it's literally the best. Okay, so let's get into this bookish haul. So the first book you guys have already seen because I read it in a vlog, and that was Whispers of the Lake by Shanora Williams. So I had to purchase this one because number one, I'm collecting all of Shanora Williams books. Number two, this was our book of the month pick for last month for my book club. And so typically the books that we've been reading as of lately, I will either have them on my shelves already or I will borrow them from the library if I don't. But this one was one that I knew I wanted to own simply because I'm collecting her books and I'm trying to make a little spot for her on one of my bookshelves. So yeah, I went ahead and purchased this one. If you want my thoughts and opinions about this book, go check out my previous vlog where I was talking about my book club meeting. I don't think I put a picture of this book on the thumbnail, but my latest vlog where I went to book club, I actually read this book in that video. The next one is one that I've been wanting ever since it was announced by the author. I just didn't get it when it released, but I gifted myself Sweet Heat by Balu Babalula. She is the same author that wrote Honey and Spice, which I really love. So of course I needed this book. This was one of the books that I had put on my wish list, and I just gifted it to myself at the same time that I bought Whispers of the Lake because I definitely needed this book on my shelf. And so these next two books are books that I was gifted from one of my bookish besties over on Bookstagram. And the first one is Our Vicious Oaths by N.E. Davenport. And she reached out to me. She was like, hey friend, do you already have this book? And I was like, no, I actually have the ARC for it, but I don't have the physical book. She was like, I got an extra one. I'm going to send you a copy. And she did put me a little cute card in here. And I was like, thank you so much, because if I can't get to the ARCs, I at least try to go support the author by purchasing a book. And I definitely wanted to get into this one because it's romantasy. And I've been wanting to tap into romantasy. So she was like, I got an extra copy. I just mail it to you. And I'm like, thank you so much. So when she mailed this to me, she actually mailed me another book that was actually on my wish list. And it's called We Ripped the World Apart by Charlene Carr. And I was so super surprised when I opened up the box, because I'm like, this box is a little big for one book. But then when I opened it up, I realized she sent me two books. So I'm very appreciative. I love that so much. I just love when people are thinking of me. Like, I think that's so sweet. Like, just randomly, hey friend, do you got this book? Do you want this book? Like, I love that. I love that. So got those two. Then I went, it was like a few weeks ago, I was at the Dollar Tree, and of course every time we go to the Dollar Tree we're looking at the books, and so they had Wahala by Nikki May. Now this book was actually on my wish list as well, so I was able to remove this from my Amazon wish list, and I think it was very cool that I was able to get it for $1.25. You know, and they had quite a few of them. So yeah, I was excited to add this to my shelf. This is actually a title that I've added to my book club's TBR jar. So hopefully we get to this title soon, because I'm very much intrigued and wanted to read this story. Now this last one is a purchase I literally just made today. And I had zero intentions on getting this book just yet, simply because this is a second book in a series and I have not read the first one yet. However, I do have the arc, so just like I was just saying, if I hadn't gotten to the arc, I at least try to support the author by purchasing the physical copy. So I was at Walmart today getting my oil changed and my tires rotated, and I was like, let me go check out the books. At first I thought they had got rid of their book section. I don't know why I thought that. I was just looking in the wrong aisle. For some reason I thought the books was next to the music, but I guess in this store it just wasn't. So I was just dilly-dallying down the aisles, looking at the books, just looking, because my fear is that I won't see a book by a Black author in the aisles anymore in the book section, especially at Walmart, because Walmart used to have all of our urban fictions and they no longer have those. So my fear now is they will never carry Black books anymore. And you might see one or two authors that is Black on their shelf still, but not as many authors like they used to have. And so I seen this book and it was the last one. Of course, it's the Walmart special edition and I had to get it. I already have book number 1, although it's not the special edition. I had to get this one because it was staring at me, and it is Internal Ruin by Tigis Germa. Y'all, look how cute that is. Now, when it released, I seen all of the girlies raving about going to pick theirs up from Barnes, going to pick theirs up from Walmart, and I was like, I want that book so bad. I thought about adding it to my Christmas wish list, but I didn't. I was like, if I run into it, I'll just buy it myself. But y'all, definitely adding this next to Immortal Dark. And I hadn't even read it yet. I'm actually waiting for the audiobook. I'm actually waiting for the audiobook. So it is on my TBR. Hopefully I'm able to read it before the year end. But if not, I'll just read it whenever Libby allows me to read it. So yeah, I just purchased this one today. I think it was like $16, and I thought that was pretty good for a hard copy special edition with the spray edges and everything. This is so dope. So yeah, so that's my stack of books that I've been like accumulating over time. But as you guys know, Book Outlet had their $5.99 fiction sale, which they do pretty often. I was actually thinking about going back and placing another book order, but with Christmas being here and knowing like I'm doing Secret Santa, I'm doing 2 Secret Santas, one with my book club and then one with my family. I always add books to my wish list. So I was like, girl, you don't need a second order. Like, you don't need a second order. So I did not do the second order. So here is my box of books that I got from Book Outlet. I think I ordered 10 books this time. Do I have any? Most of these I have not read. I think only one of them I read and I wanted to buy a trophy for. The others I either had on my TBR, on my wish list on Amazon, or I just read the synopsis and I was just trying to grab something different. Now, I'm just going to go over these titles and these authors. I'm not going to read synopsises because I really don't want this video to be so super long. So the first book I got was actually a trophy and a Zeal. Y'all, Book Outlet has some great titles this time around. And then as the sale is going on, I've been getting updates or emails from them saying they've added more titles and more up-to-date titles. So this book just released this year, so for it to be on their website for $5.99, that's insane. And I need to do some research to see how they acquire these books and they're able to sell them. In my head, I feel like this is like overstock that they get from multiple stores. This might maybe not selling the books fast, and so they get them and then they should sell them for $5.99 because they are new books. And then if you guys have ordered from here, sometimes you might get a book that has a Target sticker on there. So I feel like that's how that's the only way that it makes sense to me, that they just get their overstock and just sell them. So yeah, love this one, highly recommend this one. I had to get a physical copy for my shelf because when I read it, I borrowed it from the library and I didn't want to give it back. I actually extended the hold twice. And so the next one I got is a new to me author. I seen the cover page and it just intrigued me, and it's called Everything's Fine. I think her name is Cecilia Rabis, and she's a California based writer. So I was like, yeah, this looks pretty good. I've been wanting to add some titles that I'm just not seeing all over the place. Not trying to be the first one to read it or talk about it, but just trying to get to some titles that is not so super popular or newer releases. I feel like I've been so tied into trying to get what's currently being released, not giving other books opportunity that was previously released, because I haven't read every single book. So I don't know why I've just been so stuck on what's being released the current year. So I'm trying to get out of that, and so I picked this one up. The synopsis sound good, and yeah, a Black author, just somebody new that I want to add to my shelf. Now you guys know this is my auto buy author, and I didn't get the ARC for this one, and then when the book released, I just never got around to buying it. I was gonna borrow the audiobook from Libby, and when I got the audiobook, that was literally over the summer where my mental capacity was just terrible. Y'all know when I was going in between the little job thing or whatever, and I just returned the book back because I wasn't just in the right headspace to start anything new. So of course I had to pick up this book from my favorite author, Akweke Emenze, and that is Samadina. I think this is a YA novel by them. I was so super excited to even just add this to my wish list, but then when I seen that Book Outlet had it, I was like, let me go ahead and scoop it up, because I am trying to collect all of Akweke's books as well, so that I can put a spot on my shelf for them, because they have easily become one of my new favorite authors this year. So definitely want to do that. Towards the end of the year, or probably in January, closer to February, I'm going to redo all my shelves. I just want my shelves to highlight all of the favorite books that I've read this year. So I think what I'm going to be doing annually is redoing my shelves where I can highlight some of my newer faves. I really want to go with organizing my shelves by genre now, especially because I've acquired a lot of young adult books, and I feel like my smaller shelf that is over here, or these two shelves that is right here, I don't know. One of these sections is going to be nothing but YA. And I think it's going to be my smaller shelf over there, because I'm able to display some of my favorites. So towards the end of the year, I'm going to be prepping for that. And then sometime at the top of the year, I'm actually going to be doing that, shifting a lot of my stuff. Because right now, I just put books on my shelf. There's no, or like, I don't organize them by title, by color, by nothing. It's just vibes. But I feel like now I really want to get into at least organizing them by genre. So the next book I got is Every Mirror She's Black. I'm not about to pronounce this lady's name. All I know is the first name is Lola. I actually bought the second book in this duology during the last Book Outlet sale earlier this year, and then everybody was like, I needed to read this one first. So I was like, okay, cool. When Book Outlet does another sale, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one up. That way I can have both of them, and now I know I need to read this one first, which was weird because like on Amazon it doesn't advertise them as a series or a duology. They just advertise them as separate books, and I feel like on Amazon they do a really good job at advertising books that are supposed to be read as a series. But that's what threw me off. But I appreciate you guys for letting me know, because I was like, dang, okay. So I hadn't even touched it. I like this. I like the pages in this book because the words are a good size. That's one thing I've been doing too, is checking the font in these books, because sometimes we could buy these books, they got these tiny fonts, and I already wear glasses, so I don't need no book with no tiny font in it, okay? And so The next book I got, I actually gifted this title to one of my book besties slash sisters. And when I had gifted this to her, I was like, dang, I want this book for myself. So I added it to my wish list, and it's called Thick of Love by Danielle Marcus. The cover itself eats. I love it. I love it, okay? I love the cover. I'm trying to see if this author has anything else. Yeah, no, I don't know what that is. The author was born in Detroit, though. I'm gonna have to follow them on socials to see if they have anything else. But I remember gifting this to my sister, my bookish sister, and I was like, yeah, I need this. So I just added it to my wish list, and whenever I got around to buying it, I was buying it. So the next book, I actually added this book to my Amazon wish list because I seen this author marketing their book on Instagram, and the premise sound really good. And if y'all know anything about me, y'all should already know. If you're not new here, I love YA, and he was really marketing the heck out of his book. His name is Hugh H.D. Hunter, and this book is called Something Like Right. And he was talking about this book real heavy on his Instagram page. And I was like, ooh, let me add that to my Amazon wish list. And then when I went on Book Outlet to search for some books to add to my cart, I seen this on there. And I was like, that's right on time. Literally right on time. So I added it to cart because it sounded like an intriguing story. So I want to add that to my shelf to read eventually. The next book is by an author that I've already read from before, but I have not picked anything else up by this author, and it's Wanda M. Morris. And this one is called What You Leave Behind. Wanda is a historical mystery thriller writer. And I've already read one of her books, and I was like, you know what? I need to read another one. I read Anywhere You Run by her, and so I added all her little secrets in this one to my wish list, and I came across this one, and I just went ahead and added it. I can't wait to get to that one because Wanda, her writing style is good, and the book that I already read by her was amazing. I ate it up. Like, I ate it up. So the last 3 books are going to be holiday reads. I told you guys in a previous video that I want to incorporate more holiday reads this year. Because last year I read some holiday books, but they didn't just give me all of the vibes that I really wanted. And this year I just want to be knee deep into some romance novels with the Hallmark vibes, you know, the Lifetime Christmas vibes, the little Netflix Christmas movies vibes. That's what I want. So the first one is Second Chance Christmas, and like I was telling you guys, this one came from Target. This one came from Target, and this is by Jaquel J. This is actually my book club's book of the month pick for now, for us to read it for our December meeting. This is the Christmas book that we chose, and y'all, it's a second chance romance. So if y'all know anything about me, y'all know I'm gonna eat this book up. So I'm just hoping and praying it's super good. I'm excited about this. Okay, it's a Black author. It's gonna give me the vibes, so I'm happy about that. The other one that I got is by Charity Shanae, and it's called A Novel Christmas. So I'm excited about this one. Now, I may not read all of these this year. I just want to have a nice selection to choose from. Because we need to have Christmas reads by Black authors on our shelves anyway for every Christmas. So I want to make sure I just have a nice selection to choose from, just in case I don't get to those. I have some options next Christmas. And so the last book I got is by Casey Mills, and this one is called Christmas in Spite of You. I've been seeing this one around a lot. This one and Second Chance Christmas, I've been seeing these around a lot from my mutuals over on Bookstagram, and I feel like I already have one of these as an ebook, and I think it's this one. I think I already have this one. So yeah, I was excited to add some Christmas titles to my shelf, because who doesn't need Christmas titles on their shelves, right? So those are all the books that I got from the book outlet sale. I got 10 books, and I think that is perfectly enough for me right now, especially with me knowing that I'm gonna be getting gifted books for the holiday. I really wanted to get back on and order some more books, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't even gonna do it, because I know some of the titles that I've requested for Christmas are some heat. So I just hold tight on my Christmas haul. So the next and last item in this video, y'all, if you don't know anything about me, just know I'ma always want to give away. How? I don't know. I don't know. I've won some amazing things this year. Some stuff I haven't even talked to you guys about yet. But I've won some great stuff this year. And this one right here, this might be my favorite so far. Even though I won another giveaway. And if you follow me on Bookclub, you already know the giveaway that I won for next year. I won another giveaway, and that one might be one of my favorites as well. I think these are both like top 2, and neither one of them are 2. I don't know. But so I'm gonna show you guys this bag, and it's called Black Girls Reads, and I'm gonna put the name of, actually I can tell you guys the name of the company that sells all of the bookish merch. When I say bags, Kindle sleeves, Kindle cases, dust plugs, all of the bookish merch, they sell it. And what I love most about this company and this business is they are local here in Memphis. And her Instagram is called Shop Over Books. And I put all of the information in the description box, because actually I was supposed to order some stuff from her yesterday, so that when I got this giveaway winnings, that I could get my stuff in person with this stuff too. But I fell asleep and I forgot. But y'all, she sells literally everything. The cutest cases, the cutest coffee little tumblers, the cutest dust plugs, like just so super cute. So I'm gonna put the link in my description box so you guys go check her out. Let her know that I sent you guys, if you guys are just interested in supporting a fellow black girl that's just doing her bookish thing. Okay, so my winnings is in this cute bag. She put it in this bag, which is another item she sells. And y'all, let me show you guys what I won. A freaking Kindle Color Soft. I won a freaking Kindle Color Soft. Okay? Not only did I win the Color Soft, I won the case in the color Jade. And I won the charging dock. All I did was enter. All I did was follow the instructions. This one was a email giveaway. She posted it on her Instagram, and it was for her birthday. And I think you had to subscribe to her newsletter. And then you had to like tag so many friends in a post. But she was pulling from the people who subscribed to her newsletter. So if you subscribe to her newsletter, when she did the little spinny wheel thing, she only put emails in there. She didn't put like Instagram handles in there. And so I just, y'all, honestly, I'm usually at work. If I just open up my Instagram app and the first thing is a giveaway, when I open up the app, I just go ahead and enter. A lot of them I don't, but some of them I do. And so I just go ahead and enter, and I don't think nothing of it. Okay, it was just there when I opened up the app. I don't think anything of it. I just enter and just do, and I won. And y'all, this came right in time. This literally came right in time, because if you guys are new here, I also have a Kindle Fire tablet, very old. It's literally older than my daughter, and she wanted it. And I was like, no, I don't want you to have that one because it's very old. You're not going to be able to do like all of the things, right? Like the clear cases and all of the things. And then she was like, okay, but I don't really care. Like, I just want it. And then she really wanted the Kindle Basic that I had, but I ended up trading that one in when I bought my Paperwhite Signature not even a year ago. And then if you guys also know, I had purchased a Color Soft when the Color Softs had first came out, but they still had some kinks in them with the little yellow thing on them. And so I guess I really shouldn't have purchased it during that first batch. So I ended up sending it back, and then I just waited to Black Friday deals and got my Paperwhite Signature. But I wanted the Color Soft, right? I wanted the Color Soft. I always said that if my battery died, but I always said that if I was to purchase another Kindle, because I had the Kindle Basic and I loved it, that it would have to be when Amazon dropped one with color, right? And so when they dropped the one with color, I was one of those that pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it. I did a whole unboxing on my channel of it, and then I was upset because it did have the little yellow faint line. And I was just like, I'm gonna send it back. And I ended up just getting a Signature because I was like, I shouldn't have bought that dang on Kindle when it first dropped anyway. If you buy electronics, video games, you already know you don't buy the first PlayStation. You don't buy the first iPhone when they first drop. You let them get the kinks out. And so I was just excited to get it. I had ordered everything that you see here that I won. I had ordered it, and I ended up sending all of it back. And so I just got the Signature around this time last year in place of that. And I was just like, wow, I won a Color Soft. So I'm gonna give my Signature to baby girl. She's been asking for it. She did not even want a new Kindle. She really wanted my Kindle Fire. She was just like, I just want an e-reader. So I'm gonna decorate this Kindle Paperwhite Signature for her, make it really, really cute, and I'm just gonna give it to her because she says she wants it. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this, y'all. I'm about to actually open it up right now. Like, I'm happy, okay? I'm so happy because when I say I was literally, the day that I got the message that I won, I was literally on Amazon looking at Kindles so that I can get one for baby girl. Like, I literally, when I first woke up, did what I gotta do. I opened up the Amazon app to see what their deals was looking like. And then I was like, okay, I added one to cart because it was Thursday. I added it to cart. I knew I got paid Friday. I was like, I would just check out on Friday. Well, as I was eating breakfast, I got my inbox. I got a DM, and she was like, hey, isn't this your email? And I was like, yeah. She was like, congratulations, you won. I'm like, wow. Okay, you see how Sky Daddy work? He like, babe, save that money because here you go. So cheers. Okay, I'm so happy about this. I'm about to hook it up like right now. So yeah, that is my bookish haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's literally gonna be like my last big bookish haul of the year unless Sky Daddy says otherwise. But for now, this is it. Y'all let me know, did you participate in a book outlet sale? I feel like more people participated during this sale, the Black Friday sale, the end of the year sale, more than all the other ones they did throughout the year. And I seen a lot of my girlies was legit spoiling themselves, okay? Buying 10 to 20 to 30 books. And I love that for y'all. Placing 2, 3, and 4 orders. And I love that for y'all. I love that for us because we deserve. Okay, so if you purchase anything from the book outlet sale, let me know what titles you got. Have you read any of the books that I just discussed in this video? Are you reading any romance Christmas reads this year? Let me know down in the comments what is up. If you gotten to the end of this video and you don't want to chime into this conversation, just say, hey girl, hey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're able to. Hype up this video. And until next time, ta-ta.